All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig. Yes, indeed. Make sure y'all go ahead and share the video. 1 second. All right. Here we go. See what we got going on. Scroll up, see what we got in the building. We have Afro Weekend G in the building. What it do, fam? Gabe Moore, Mark Harrison, Ronnie Keno, Jalen Hudson, Tremel Bowen. Let's see what we got in the building coming through. Anwar Willis. Ratchet 691, the homie. Let's see. Slip the Jab. The homie Insane is in the building. Jay West. Tamir Ali. AB. Let me see. I said Slip the Jab. We got Avery Vice in the building. Stephen L. the Mizak. OG Marcus. Cobra Head Sports and Entertainment. Keon True Story. Slim Hussein. Brandon Bay, what it do? St. Louis Mix. Will Sinclair, the homie, is in the building. Malcolm McCory. Joseph Brown. Brian S in here. We got Greg McCall. D Fresh 94 in the building. Hotep Shalom. Greg McCall. XB Black Ice. Craig in here. Escalaro Gustavo, what it do? K-Mac the homie. Vincent Williams. My brother D-Man Jr. Sanction Boss. Justin Jacobs. Del Reeve. All Motor. Prince Akeem. Mook _ Giovanni, what it do? 88 Sports Talk. Johnny Bryant. Salute to everybody up in here. Salute. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let's get down to the smoke, ladies and gents. Let's get down to the smoke. Black Wolf. Fight Side TV. All right, y'all know what we here for. We here for the mess, man. We here for the mess. So Gervonta Tank Davis, we know, according to, I haven't seen no updates. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they didn't call him by now, or maybe he turned himself in. I don't know. But since last night, the man been on the run. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't heard nothing from the dude. We ain't heard his lawyers have no statement for the media. So we know that the U.S. Marshals is looking for Gervonta Tank Davis, along with the Miami Police. And the reason why the U.S. Marshals is involved is because Tank has a home in Miami and Florida, so they can look for him down there, but they don't have no jurisdiction out of the state. And Tank got places all over the place, you know what I'm saying? And so he could be in Baltimore or whatever. So now the U.S. Marshals is going to be ripping and running, going to all his known addresses and known associates looking for him. And to me, this is just dumb for him to even be hiding. It's just dumb. It really is. This man come on the internet, jibber jabbering, hating on everybody, running his mouth about everybody else's business. But when it come time for him to clear up what's going on out here, with him, he ain't got nothing to say. He let his fans defend him. Don't know what they talking about, but they still trying to defend the dude. And then you got the coaches trying to defend him when it's been obvious. Shout out to who's this in the cash app? Let me see. The homie Brian S in the cash app. Appreciate the love, fam. With the 20 piece in the cash app. Much love, much appreciation. So always appreciate the work you give. Man, why does it keep doing this? Appreciate the work you give to the community. Thank you, good brother. Appreciate the support. What's up, Grown with Soul? What's up, Neek? She says, sir, I just got here. And this pic has sent me to the moon. I know folks punching the air. Yeah, you know they mad. They always because they sensitive. They real sensitive. See, I don't have no mercy for them dudes no more because whenever they get a chance, for no reason, they just be hating on Devin. And they pander to their fan base, to their subscribers, just hating on Devin for no reason, just making up stuff. You know what I'm saying? No problemo. But when Tank is really in trouble doing stuff, but they want mercy, you ain't gonna get nothing over here. You don't get no mercy over here. You ain't finna be able to con me into no mercy. When y'all sitting around hating on Devin all day, Devin had the best fight against Brian Norman, and then the next day these marks is hating on him. Big Dog Willie in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He says 78. You wrong. Fleece Johnson and Tank combo. Hey man, this is a good question here. Can Gervonta Tank Davis, because they're gonna catch him eventually, or he's gonna turn himself in and he's gonna have to do some time. The longer he hide out, the worse it's gonna be for his bail situation. You know what I'm saying? Unless he got some friends in high places, there's some political situations going on. This dude going to jail, bro. And then from jail, he gonna go to prison. Now the bail, the longer he a fugitive of justice, that when they catch him, he ain't gonna get no bail. Most likely, they're gonna say he a flight risk. He had risk for jumping bail and all that kind of stuff. You know, so now the main question is, once he goes to jail, because that's what's gonna happen, he going to jail and going to prison, most likely, unless he can cut some type of snitch deal or something. He might do that. He might start telling those people he knows or something. Ain't no telling. Calvin better watch out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what Tank gonna do to get out of this situation. And you know his fans gonna justify it. If it come out Tank out here snitching on people to stay out of jail, man, they gonna. I swear. I mean, but look, Tank, man, Tank ain't no. All of a sudden, Tank ain't the street dude. Tank ain't no street dude. I mean, he ain't got to fall about this. That stuff's stupid anyway. We as black people, we got to stop all this no snitching stuff. They're going to flip it. They're going to try to flip it some type of way. But anyway, can Tank survive prison? Can he survive prison mentally, physically, spiritually? Can this young man survive the penitentiary? I don't think he can, to be honest with you. I don't. I think Tank need to cut the best deal he can cut. You know what I'm saying? He needs to cut the best jig he can cut. He can do whatever he can do to stay out of prison, because I don't think psychologically he can take prison. What's up, Jay Good? What you do, homie? I don't think psychologically he's strong enough to mentally handle that, especially when he used to having stuff his way, sitting up in there, you know what I'm saying, eating ramen noodles and, you know, waiting on your commissary and all that kind of stuff, man. And then, you know, somebody going to try him unless he go to PC. I mean, if he go to, you know what I'm saying, he can go to PC for, like, you know, protective custody just to because he's a celebrity or stuff, and some people it can stop people from messing with him. But his ego might say, "Nah, I don't need no PC." He might try to walk the main line, and if he do that, somebody gonna test him. I promise you, it is. You know, they don't care, but nothing about you being a boxer. It's gonna be somebody in there or a few people that's gonna they're gonna test this gangster and see what time it is. And he 5'4" too. Man, you finna be up in there with some 6'8", 300-pound gorillas. You know what I'm saying? Dudes didn't grape they little cousin. Savages. Tank ain't gonna be able to handle all that. He don't come across as the type that know how to politic in those type of situations. Nickney said he might thrive inside where he could truly be himself. I don't know, man. Because if Tank go up in there, if he go up in there with this type of energy, let me play this clip. If he go up in there with this type of energy, they're gonna do him something dirty. They're gonna do that boy something dirty if you go up in here with no hungry eyes.
Up on
like
3 a.m. here. It's a late night. How do you celebrate a victory like this? Does it start tonight, tomorrow morning? Obviously, look ahead to.
So you can't be waiting in the child line in the penitentiary. You can't be locked up waiting in the food line with your feet crossed like this and staring
up
at
on 3 a.m. here. It's a late night. How do you celebrate a victory like this? Does it start tonight, tomorrow morning? Obviously, look ahead to Ryan Garcia. What's next?
Can't do it. They're gonna tell you. First thing they're gonna tell you, hey, little man, hey, do me a favor. Take your hair down. Let your hair. I don't like all that braids and stuff. Too masculine. Let your hair down. You know what I'm saying? Let your hair flow. Hey, you want some Kool-Aid? Here, put some of this red Kool-Aid. Just wet it just a little bit, and then take your finger and then rub it on your lips for me. Just a little bit of that Kool-Aid. Yeah, you light skin too. Long hair, red lips. Yeah. Yeah, you just the one I've been waiting on. Oh, you a fighter, huh? I like it when you fight back. Yes, sir, I like it when you fight back.
Way back for me. Deep breath in. Out all the way.
Oh, yeah. Felt good. Yeah, they're gonna get that boy some learning up in that penitentiary. They're gonna get that boy some learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, I've seen it all. You know, a lot of these dudes be thinking because they boxers that they like the toughest dudes in the world, and they really be believing that because you can knock people out. But I promise you, bro, that ain't gonna help you, dog. Not at that size. Even if you was bigger, if somebody put the word in, and I'm not saying this gonna happen to Tank. I'm just saying if you get on the wrong person bad side, and 6 of these dudes with shanks run up on you, it ain't nothing you can do, bro. I don't care. This ain't like no Steven Seagal movie where people come at you one at a time and you can, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This ain't, no, in real life, you getting poked, bro. You getting poked. Kate Mack, the homie, in the super chat with that 5-piece, much love and much appreciation. Family says, I feel as though this ain't gonna end well for Tank. By the way, the chat is having a field day. What's up, BBO? What's up, Bush Baby Boxing? Brother Reef, salute to everybody in the building. Yes, it's nasty work. Supreme Beast, what's happening with it? Kelly Red say Tank spent a career dealing with zesty fans. He'll be okay dealing with zesty inmates. Yeah, that's he might get up in there, you know what I'm saying? Tank might get up in there and thrive. You know what I'm saying? You know how they got all these stuff coming out about Diddy, all these little hidden camera pictures and stuff with Diddy talking to the inmates and stuff like that. They might have Tank. They're gonna have stuff with Tank. Tank gonna be in there with his shirt off. He gonna convert the inmates from playing basketball to volleyball. Nah, look, y'all, this is what we do. Let's get y'all stand right here. Let's get 5 people to stand right here in the middle of the court, and then we get our teams, and then we just use them as the net, and then we could. Oh, that's a good idea, Tank. Yeah, let's do that. Wait a minute, who go to jail and play volleyball? Me, I go to jail and play volleyball because volleyball a good game. That's how you get your thighs in shape when you play volleyball, and then to give me an excuse to wear my drawers. Yeah, Tank, he finna have fun up in there. He finna have fun. They finna have them niggas in there playing volleyball. Human volleyball. What's up, beautiful brown sugar Tay in the building? Yeah, so but anyway, I don't know if the dude gonna be able to make it though. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, because the fact that he ain't turned himself in is what's kind of they got me a little bit worried for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit worried for him because he ain't turned. Like, bro, what is you too famous to be hiding? Like, what is you doing? This is stupid. Turn yourself in, bro. You did what you did. Be a man about it. You know what I'm saying? And if you didn't do it, then you definitely should go see it. But like, look, man, let me go holler at the police. Let me go do my own news press conference and tell these people I ain't did this. This girl lying on me. And like, what? What is this? What is you hiding for? I seen some video. I don't know if it's new or old, but some video where he was at the gas station, allegedly in Baltimore. Somebody posted online. They said he was in Baltimore and Tank was with no security at the gas station, pumping gas and all this stuff. You see that right there tell me mentally he on crash out time. To me, I'm just remember I said that mentally he acting like he on crash out time. You know what I'm saying? Tank got everything going for him to live for and all that. He got so much potential, but people victimize themselves sometimes. They play the victim. And they, woe was me. All that woe was me stuff. Oh, man, these girls always doing me dirty. Man, these girls. Dude, you choosing these chicks. It ain't like you in the store sitting on the shelf and chicks is coming in picking you. You choosing these chicks. You got the upper hand. So it's something about these little chicks that you like, that you want these girls, and then you can't deal with them saying no to you, or you can't deal with them being the thoughts that they are, right? She was a thought when you met her, and that's what attracted you to her. But then when typical simp, when you start catching feelings for her, when it gets beyond you busting one, and now you like her, now you don't want her to be a thought no more. And that's not how the game go. I'm sorry. My favorite candy bar is Fifth Avenue. I know y'all don't know what that is. Y'all young bucks don't know what the Fifth Avenue is my favorite candy bar. But guess what? I can't have the Fifth Avenue, all the Fifth Avenue just for myself. Nah, I don't want Fifth. I don't want y'all making them, Hershey. Don't make them for nobody, just for me though. Just send them to me. Stop making it. I don't want nobody else having Fifth Avenue, just me. That ain't how it go. Okay, abroad. That's for the streets is for the streets. You can buy the street, and she still ain't gonna be for you. She ain't gonna be for you. And that's what you like guys like Tank that they ain't never gonna be able to understand. See, Tank he's mad at his mama. He's mad at his mama. He couldn't correct his mama physically because that's his mama. So now he get with girls that was like his mama, and then he correct the girl every time she show him any sign of his mama trauma. You see, whenever the girl show him any reminding of when he was a kid and his mama was acting up, then he try to whoop that out the chick. You know what I'm saying? From my experience, that's what I see. You know what I'm saying? I got homeboys who did the same stuff, man. They drawn to the same chicks that they claim they hate. They drawn to those chicks. I had a homeboy, all he would talk about is how he can't stand black chicks. Oh man, I can't deal with our women, bro. I can't deal with them. Man. You know, if I get one, I'm gonna have to go across the country. I mean, out of the country to get mine. I can't deal with the black woman in America. He's always say that, and I just listen to him vent. And then, so he said all this stuff, and the reasons he give is he said they all 304s. All them 304s, they strippers, they 304s, they scammers. I'm like, bro, that's not all the chicks, bro. That's just the chicks that you putting yourself in a position to be around. That's not all the chicks, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, man, that's all of them, bro. They out here, man. You know what I'm saying? They out here like that. But then I noticed every time he told me a positive story about a chick, it was him having a good interaction with a 304. Oh man, I was in the grocery store and this little cashier chick, man, she was cute, man. She was flirting with me and woo woo blah 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 blah. Right? She said she got a boyfriend though, but she gave me her number. She said we could still be friends. So I think I'm a smash. I'm just in here listening like, bro, I thought you said you don't like girls like that. Well, wait a minute. I get it. You wasn't getting no vajayjay from them. But when they give you attention, then you like them. But when they choose somebody else over you, then they some 304s and you don't like them and they for the streets and I'm finna go get my passport and go get me a chick from another country. But when they show you attention, you love them. Bro, shut up. All you ninjas, just shut up, please. I'm tired of y'all dudes with this nonsense. But anyway, his problem was, I'm talking about the homie, his problem was his mother, because he told me some crazy stuff about his mama. He grew up in a situation where his mother would put him through a lot of trauma. See what I'm saying? He saw his mama in situations a young man should never have to see his mama in. That would scar you. That would have scarred me too. It would have scarred anybody. So he can't whoop his mama. He can't discipline her. So now it's like he drawn to these type of chicks, right? The 304s. He drawn to the 304s. But his mission is to have relations with them and then beat the mess out of them, discipline them, and try to correct them. You ain't never gonna be able to correct them. You can't get that out their system. You're not gonna be able to do it. You might as well forget about it. You can't do it. CJ Robinson in the super chat for 2-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He says 78. Congrats on mastering rage baiting. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, my mission is to have them tank fans, swinging in the air, passing gas, and kicking the wall, putting, what I'm saying, having their wife saying, "What's wrong with you? This dude said you ain't getting on my nerves, man. All he do come over here and mess with Tank. That's all he do. His bald head himself. That's all he do. Getting on my nerves." You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why they so mad. Because they enjoy talking crazy about Deontay Wilder. They enjoy it. They got the little pep in their step and the little swag in their voice when they be talking crazy about Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they got the confidence, the swag when they be talking about Dev and you know what I'm saying? All because we like them. But now when I talk about this little zest monster here, now all of a sudden it's a problem. Now dudes is mad and crying. What's up, Stormy? Stormy B-Man in the building. Snacks B, what to do? So yeah, let them get mad. You know what I'm saying? This is what happened. You're gonna get back the energy that you put out. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, all I heard for months was how Deb was trying to get beat up by Brian Norman Jr. And y'all didn't even like Brian Norman Jr. Y'all liked y'all just hate Devin. Man, Devin finna get knocked out. He finna get knocked out, man. These Devin Haney fans finna disappear after this and this. And I'm like, man, what y'all act like we the worst thing that ever happened to y'all lives or something. Y'all come on the internet every day. You gotta log in to the internet to even see a Devin Haney fan for the most part. You gotta log into the internet to have any interaction, really. Otherwise, you don't know who you're dealing with at the grocery store, at your job, or whatever. You come looking for us every day and then crying and complaining about who we support and who we like. Man, go somewhere and sit down somewhere and shut up. Nobody got time for this nonsense. What up, my brother Drew Titan, LLC in the building? What it do, Drew? CJ Robinson in the cash app. Appreciate the love. He says, Tank versus Fleece in a street fight. I got Fleece. Yeah, I got Fleece too. Yeah, I got Fleece Johnson too. Fleece gonna apply some pressure. Fleece gonna apply some pressure that Tank ain't ready for. Fleece been scooping big ninjas for a long time. Fleece been scooping big ninjas and putting them on their stomach for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Face down, you know what I'm saying? Booty up. You know, that's how Fleece do big ninjas. So imagine what he gonna do with little Tank. Man, they better not put Tank. They better put Tank in his own cell. That's all I'm saying. Put Tank in his own cell. Give Tank his own wing. Give him his own cell block. You know what I'm saying? Give him his own cell block. Let him just walk around by himself, man, and give him a bunch of books to read or something, man. You know what I'm saying? Every Friday he can go to Juma or something. That's what you do for Tank. Ain't no for no. Don't not put this dude in general population. I'm just telling you. Somebody gonna do him something dirty. LeBron carried a purse with the 5-piece in the super chat. He says, "Hello from uh, Grafenwehr, Germany." You from Grafenwehr, man? Shout out to you from Grafenwehr. Salute. You know what I'm saying? I used to go to school out there. I used to go to school in Grafenwehr. Grafenwehr right next to Vilsec. If Vilsec still exists. Yeah, I used to live in Nuremberg, Sabadenroyd, Grafenwehr. Went to school in Vilsec. Yeah, man. Shout out to Germany, man. Germany a fun place. I'm thinking about going back over there for that, just for the food alone. And the women. Because them women, in the 90s, in the early 90s, them German girls, they loved them some black dudes. You hear me? Love them some black dudes. Yeah, but anyway, Jay West said they still do. Okay. Yeah, I might get back over there. Check out old Germany and whatnot. Yeah, they got some nice it's nice. That food, man, is like unmatched. I'm telling you, bro. Everybody talk about Italy, the food in Italy, whatever. Italy is alright. You know what I'm saying? But if you think you finna go to Italy and taste Italian food like you used to, your taste buds in American Italian food versus over there is different. You know what I'm saying? They really don't use a lot of salt. They eat a lot of fish more so than, you know what I'm saying? They don't be putting no, you know what I'm saying? They got like, it's a lot healthier situation over there. So if you got in your mind that the spaghetti over there finna taste like the spaghetti that your mama be making, you sadly mistaken. Pizza don't taste like the pizza that you used to eating over here. It tastes better over there to me personally, but it's a different taste. But Germany, Lord have mercy. A man can get nice and fat over in Germany. Man, they got they bread is dense. It's different, man. Like I don't know how to describe their bread. Like you can be like downtown, and especially back in the day, downtown Nuremberg. And I know Frankfurt and stuff. They got these little food spots down there, so you can be walking like out on the street food and stuff, and they got like the kebabs and stuff they be making and stuff and all of that, and they got like the so it might be like a little spot where they selling like they eat a lot of sausage over there in Germany, and they make a lot of, that's where a lot of that stuff comes from, like bratwurst and all these different sausages and hot dogs, all that stuff comes from over there. So anyway, these jokers will take a Polish, put it in a what looked like a hamburger bun to us, but it's a hard hamburger bun. And if the Polish hanging out both sides, see, Americans be scared to eat it because they look like, man, I'm not eating that. That look diabolical. That's a glizzy. If somebody see me eating this, it's gonna look crazy. But over there, man, they be fading that stuff, and that stuff fill you up. And they got some beer over there. They got some beer over there that's they selling them big old jugs, man. You go get you some beer over there, man. Go to this, they sell a huge jug pitchers over there. Nick say it's completely different. I was so disappointed. Yeah, Italian food over there is different. You know what I'm saying, than America. Just like in the Chinese food. Like we used to eating Chinese food, American Chinese food. You know what I'm saying? But if you eat some authentic Chinese food, it's gonna taste different than what you used to. You're gonna be like, man, what's this, bro? Because I'm even with Mexican food. To keep it real, I love Mexican food. I just ate maybe my own little rendition of some chicken tacos, right? Before the live stream. Right? Now, so I love Mexican food. Guacamole like the best thing ever made, almost. But anyway, if you used to eating some Taco Bell and eating your Mexican restaurant food around your corner from your house, all that, you got certain taste buds, right? But when you go get some authentic Mexican food, where the people, I'm talking about people can barely speak English, and they making authentic Mexican recipes. You gotta speak Spanish to understand what is this? What's that right there? What that is? They say, oh, it's like a taco. It's like a taco. Okay, let me get that. You know what I'm saying? That them type of places, man. That food tastes different, bro. That food tastes different, bro. Anyway, let me get back to this. Shout out to Cedric Trailer in the super chat with that 2-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Fam says salute 78. Ortiz is suing Golden Boy now. Good. Excellent thing. Sue. Oscar, that's what Oscar get. Oscar always ruining all his fighters. He do this. Listen, bro. I don't know how Oscar got no fighters, to be honest with you. Look, Ryan Garcia trying to leave him. Virgil trying to leave him. He lost Canelo. He lost everybody he ever had. Oscar De La Hoya does bad business. He all on the internet. Clapback Thursday, worrying about everybody else's business, but you ain't worried about your own. Oscar De La Hoya is exactly what's wrong with the internet. Seriously. He's the perfect example of what's wrong with the internet. Where everybody got their own problems and stuff going on, but you come on every day, Oscar, worrying about this promoter, that promoter, and he talking about everybody else's boogers in their nose, and he got a big booger hanging off the tip of his mustache. It's weird, crazy. Big Dog Willie back in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He said 78. The Tanking Maniacs finally have lost their mind. A content creator is comparing Tank to the great Muhammad Ali. Tank is being blackballed from boxing. Lord have mercy, man. You can't make this up, man. So now Tank is Muhammad Ali. Diabolical, bro. So now Tank Davis is Muhammad Ali. Supreme Beast crazy. Nasty work, Supreme Beast. So now look, they talking about listen, man, I don't know who said it, who cares. But regardless, Tank Davis could never be no Muhammad Ali. Nowhere near Muhammad Ali. He doesn't have the resume, doesn't have the speaking ability, don't stand for nothing. He's not Muhammad Ali, right? He don't speak out against injustice. Tank Davis can barely tell his girl what type of cereal he wants for breakfast, because she can't cook no eggs and no sausages or no regular breakfast. You know what I'm saying? It got to be like either she gonna order something from DoorDash or she gonna make him some cereal, whatever the kids got in there to eat. You know what I'm saying? Some Lego My Egos or something like that. She can pop them in a toaster strudel or something. She one of them hood chick. That's what Tank like. You know what I'm saying? She like, Tank, what you want for breakfast? Cereal. She's like, what kind of cereal you want? What in there? She's like, we got Captain Crunch, we got Fruit Loops, and then look, Jimmy I got him some of those Fruity Pebbles in there. I feel as though he shouldn't. I feel as though he shouldn't have his own. I feel as though he shouldn't have his own cereal. He's just a kid. I'm a grown man, and I feel as though he shouldn't even he should still cutting the mix. He did. I feel as though he man, shut up, bro. Nasty work. So she like, all right, well, look, we've been talking 5 minutes. You want to make your own cereal, or do you want me to just bring you some? I'm just saying, like, he don't, I feel as though he shouldn't he shouldn't be here. Like when I'm here, he should. I feel as though he should be with his dad when I'm here because I feel as though if his dad come here, then like and he see me and I feel as though if I'm eating a cereal and his dad bought this cereal, then I feel as though his dad, I feel as though shut up, bro. My God. Nasty work. This is ridiculous. He said the chair sound like a fart. Yeah. Yeah, that's what this chair. That's the couch I'm on. Let this see. Yeah, but anyway, um, I don't know if the boy gonna be able to survive. I don't know if he gonna be able to survive when they catch him. Justin Cash in the Super Chapter 2 piece, appreciate the love. He says they're gonna make Tank put Kool-Aid on his lips. Yeah, they're gonna make him put Kool-Aid on his lips, and they're gonna make him put Vaseline on his finger. They're gonna say put some Vaseline on your finger. Make sure it's underneath your fingernails. Get that underneath there. Now dig around on your inside part. I want you to touch yourself on the inside part. Why I gotta do that? Just do it. Look, Tank. Touch yourself on the inside part. That way, when the guards come and you try to say we did something to you, I'm gonna say, nah, you did it yourself. Check underneath his fingernails. That boy got all kind of bacteria underneath them nails. You see? This how I'm gonna do you, Tank. This how they do you. I'm trying to tell you. They're gonna do Tank. He got that long hair too. You better cut that hair before you go up in there, Jack. Cut that hair. Cut that hair, Tank. Don't go up in there with that long hair. You light skinned too. Because I'm gonna tell you something about them dudes on lockdown. For whatever reason, well, it ain't just them. It's society. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Cut that hair, Tank, because they gonna feminize you. See, it's hard for them to feminize a dark skinned dude because black folks got good self hatred, and that's the only good thing about being dark skinned when you get locked up is that other dudes don't feminize you as much. When you light skinned, they for whatever reason dudes see you as attractive. So light skinned dudes be trying to act extra hard, extra tough. You know what I'm saying? So they can, you know what I'm saying? But so Tank, he gonna have it bad. They're gonna say, look, take that Vaseline, get you a big scoop. Touch yourself on the inside part. Dig around in there. Pick up some fecal matter. You know what I'm saying? So when them guards come and you in the infirmary, they talking about what happened, and they lock me up, I'm going to say, hey, man, check his fingernails. He did that. He was doing that to himself. He wanted me to come get it. We was in a relationship. That's how they going to do it. I'm trying to tell you. You got to watch. See, Tank, he game goofy. He game goofy when it comes to that kind of stuff. Yo, Sniper said, this is disgusting. So yeah, I'm giving y'all some game on what they gonna do to the boy. I'm trying to tell you. I'm giving you some game what they gonna do to the youngster. See all this type of stuff. What's up, 7 Mile Rook? See, look, when I was a square, right? Before I had got locked up, I mean, my first time getting locked up, I should say. There's a lot of stuff I had to learn. Jailhouse politics. I'm cool. I'm in a cell with a Mexican dude, but I can't sit with him in public. Like, what the hell is going on with this? Like, we can be cool in the cell, but I can't sit with you in public. Okay, so I'm learning the politics and this and that, and then once they move me out the cell with the Mexican, I get in there with the OG, and OG tell me, you know what I'm saying, hey man, this how the game go, blah 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 blah, teaching me the politics and what's going on and this and that, right? Because I'm gonna tell you why I messed up at, right? I think I told y'all this story before. It was a time where, I'm trying to better myself, spiritually. I'm trying to correct my thinking while I'm in there. Might as well get some good out of this situation. So, but we in line for food. So I see like they be doing stuff on purpose. Like the guards be doing shady stuff to cause friction and fights. Like, everybody supposed to get, hypothetically, right? Everybody supposed to get 2 cookies on their tray. But they'll do something like put 1 cookie on somebody else's tray and put 3 cookies on another person's tray. On purpose now. So they can eat, like, hey man, I only got 1 cookie. Let me get, no, you didn't get none of these. It was on my tray, Now it's some friction, and they sit back and be betting on who gonna win fight. That's what guards do, shady stuff like that. So anyway, one day, it's the dessert is a cake, and bro, this piece of cake covered up the whole section. I mean, this was a huge piece of cake, so I knew it was some BS going on. So I said, hold up, man. They ain't never gave nobody no cake that big, right? But they was trying to like every time somebody tried to get the tray, they wouldn't give nobody that one big piece of cake. They was giving everybody else the small little section. So I said, well, maybe they're keeping that for something. What they keeping it? Maybe that's for the guard or something. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I get up there, the guard says, oh, this for the Mexican dude, the new Mexican guy. So we're like, what? Kind of. So I wasn't thinking correctly. I knew he was trying to set something off, right? So I took my finger and I messed up the cake. I put my finger in the cake and stirred it up, right? I said, ain't nobody getting it now. You know what I'm saying? I was just being stupid, being petty, right? So I got my tray and I left. So I went to my table. They gave the piece of cake to the Mexican dude that was all, messed up with my finger. So now I realize that, wait a minute, they just put me and dude against each other. They trying to start something, you know what I'm saying? So I said, wait a minute, okay. So this is finna be a situation. This is finna be an actual situation, right? He didn't want no smoke with me, right? He had just got there, but they trying to start something. So, because I guess this dude was like a federal witness to something. He was telling on somebody important, and I don't know who, but the guards was trying to start something, right? So I said, okay, let me go squash this before this spill over into everybody. I don't want nobody else fighting for me. You know what I'm saying? Or and because it's a racial thing. It ain't about if you like me or if I'm the leader. None of that matters. This is about racial politics. So I said, okay, let me go squash this. So I went in my room and I got like this what was it? One of them Nature Valley bars, right? The little granola, the little almond, caramel almond ones. Those was good too. But anyway, salted caramel or something. I went and got that, and I took it and I threw it on his bed. Now, mind you, I don't know what that means. I'm just trying to make right by messing up his dessert. So dude was heated because all I did was made it worse. He was like, hey man, friend, man, what's this? No, I don't want this. I said, hey man, no, I messed up your cake, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. No, man, I don't want this. Woo. I didn't know that mean I'm finna punk him, like you finna be my little boo thing. I didn't know that. So the homies had to tell me, like, nah, bro, why you do that? No, man, you made it worse. Nah, bro, nah, man, you shouldn't have did that. Nah, now he really think you on something. I said, oh man. I said, okay. I said, oh man, this is diabolical. I had only been in there for like 2 months at the time, so I ain't know nothing. But anyway, my whole point of telling that story is, you know what I'm saying, like it's certain little small stuff like that you don't know, and that Tank ain't gonna know. Yeah, he been locked up before in like, you know, saying kitty jail and stuff. But like, if he got to go to like, if he got to be in there for a long time and stuff like that, it's gonna be a situation for him. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna have a learning curve. You know what I mean? A nasty one. He'll get a few passes because he rich. He Tank Davis. So when he order canteen, it's gonna be people who want to be his friend and stuff like that, just because, you know, he can order canteen and stuff. That's why people be like, oh man, Diddy life in danger. Man, bro, Diddy is not in no danger. Do you understand? Diddy, at this point, Diddy has already found out who all the heavy hitters is in the federal penitentiary, right? And he has already put like $10,000 on all of their books. Ain't nothing finna happen to Diddy. Trust me. Nothing. All them people getting taken care of. So if Tank do that, he might be okay. If Tank go up in there do that, he might be okay. But if he go in there thinking he you know what I'm saying, he this and he that, they gonna try him. I mean, cause look, Mike Tyson said when he was locked up, people were trying him. People was trying Mike Tyson. So all you Tank fans that's acting like ain't nobody gonna try Tank, man, these people ain't crazy. Shut up, bro. You clearly ain't never been locked up. Them jokers, them people in there crazy. Them people don't care nothing about your hands. They trying to build a rep for themselves. Some people will fight you just to get whooped for the clout. Just so they can get out and tell TMZ some crazy story. Yeah, man, I was banging up in there with Tank. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he whooped me, but you know what I'm saying? I had him on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wasn't finna let him punk me, you know what I'm saying? See, we was playing spades and we had two bags of Lay's chips up there. You know what I'm saying? He tried to just take it. See, I won, he didn't want to give it up. You know what I'm saying? Just that story alone will give him $5,000 from Vlad TV, $5,000 for the Art of Dialogue, $20,000 from TMZ. Man, he gonna eat off of them stories. So people they're gonna try you just so they can have something to tell, a story to tell. Acondo, what it do, fam? Insane say I'll never go back to that place. These is facts, bro. And, man, that's man. Look, man, being locked up is the worst thing ever, bro. Ain't nothing cool about being locked up. I promise you, that's the worst stuff ever. Worst situation ever. Being somewhere where somebody gotta tell you, somebody telling you when you gotta go to sleep, how long you could be on the phone, when you can use the phone. You know what I'm saying? Mugs strip search you whenever they want to, man. That's not that ain't nothing nowhere to be, bro. Diabolical. You know what I'm saying? Pitting people against each other. and the worst part about it all, besides the obvious, like not seeing your family and stuff, but the worst part, man, I remember one day, man, the maddest I ever been while I was locked up. I was in you talking about rage bait? You think this is rage bait? I'm gonna tell you what some rage bait is. This guard, this racist guard, right? Last name Fox. He used to always come in there on his shift. He hated that job, but he hated us even more. He would come in there second shift. We hated when we see him. Oh man, we got Fox today, and we supposed to be out in the day room. If he didn't feel like dealing with you, he'd be like, "Hey, everybody lock in." So he'll lock us up his whole shift so he can sit there and read and do whatever. So now we can't go hoop, we can't work out, we can't watch TV. We got to sit in our cell just because he don't feel like dealing with us, right? So this is what this dude should do. So one day, I'm expecting some mail, right? So I'm waiting on the mail to come, right? My girl supposed to be sending me something. My mother and my pops is supposed to be sending me a letter, right? So I'm waiting. You know, when you locked up, that stuff that's very important, getting your mail. So this dude's he get the people come in and drop off the mail. So we sitting locked up in our cells, and then he going through the mail. So you hear people like, "Hey man, hey Fox, man, when you gonna give us the mail?" He was like, "Well, I was about to give it to you until you asked. So now I'll give it to you when I feel like it." So everybody's sitting there like, "Bro, come on, bro. Why is you doing this, dude?" So this dude sit there. Oh, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm getting emotional thinking about this. This is rage bait. So I'm sitting there in my cell. This dude says, "Cell 18. Yeah, you got some mail here. He reading my people's real names in front of a pod full of inmates that's locked behind himself. Then he proceeds to open my father's letter and read it out loud for everybody. Bro, I cannot explain how, bro. I wanted to remove this person from the planet. I wanted to remove him from the galaxy. I was in my cell all day plotting on would it be worth it to get my #2 pencil and poke him in the neck. This is what I'm thinking, bro. I was so angry, fam. Bro, I was heated, bro. I'm telling you, my cellmate had to calm me down. He like, bro, just I know you mad, bro. Just calm down. So then he took one of the little young homies. His girl had sent him a letter. This dude sitting there reading this in front of the whole pod, reading the girl a letter, and the girl breaking up with the dude, bro. Oh, she sent you a picture of some little ugly kid, though. Is this your kid? It's an ugly little bastard. Is your kid, bro? Diabolical is not the word. You talking about rage bait? He knew how to, that racist dude right there knew how to torture you, fam. And that's why I say, man, don't ever get locked up, fam. Don't get locked up. Don't get locked up, bro. Anybody tell you any cool stories about being locked up, they leaving out a whole bunch of pain, fam. I'm telling you, that ain't nothing cool about that. Whew. Yeah, I just got mad all over again thinking about that, bro. But anyway, yeah, that dude, he was trash. But then we had some guards that was decent guards. And I say decent. I ain't never gonna say they cool because they the police, but they was decent. I forgot this one cat name, this one white dude. He was like some little young dude, but he was cool though, to a degree. As cool as the police can be. You know what I'm saying? He would do stuff like this. He come in, he just want to finish his shift without getting hurt. So he'd be like, look, man, if y'all get into it, he said, I'm not like these other guards. If y'all get into it, I'm going to let you fight. And then my report is going to say you got hit in the face with a basketball. So on my shift, don't do no bluffing because I'm not locking you in your cell. I'm not finna ruin everybody else's day because y'all want to act up. If you start talking crazy to each other, I'm going to let you fight. And then I'm going to put y'all in position to snitch on each other because I'm not going to say nothing. My report going to say you got hit in the face with a basketball. That's what he would say. So everybody's like, all right, cool. But you know what's funny? On his shift, everybody got along. Everybody got along because everybody knew he wasn't finna break it up. Like you know, so now, like he said, you got to get down. If you get down where you mad at. Vinny says, I don't know how Florida State pen is, but California State is active. Yeah, I don't know about Florida either. I don't know what their politics is down there, but I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, California like one of the most racist places for everybody on the outside. Look at California as like this liberal place, and also liberal place. Democrat. California is the most racist, one of the most racist places, bro. When you talk about the politics of the penitentiary and all that kind of stuff, them jokers there is racist, and even outside of the penitentiary, they racist. Yeah, and Milwaukee ain't as racist as California. Like as far as the jailhouse politics, it's not that racist. It's still racial politics. It's just not. Wisconsin got racial politics, but it's not as bad as California. You know what I'm saying? But the people, the racist people out here that you got to deal with if you locked up is really the guards. Them guards is something different, bro. Them guards something different. But it's a way you can politic with them guards though. You know what I'm saying? It's a way you can get them. You gotta know how to politic. I don't want to say too much on here, but you know what I'm saying? Because if you know how to talk to the black guards, you know what I'm saying? Because you know every workplace got beef. Every workplace you got this dude don't like that dude, this girl don't like that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you know how to politic with them, with the black guards, and tell them little certain stuff, like, look, man, that dude on second shift, man, that dude a racist, bro. Man, he be talking crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, he might have to put a little extra on it, put some dubs on it. Man, yeah, he was on. He said, man, I said, man, I can't wait to Wallace, because Wallace is one dude, right, black dude. He was zesty, but he was cool. He was alright. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really mess with us. You know what I'm saying? He'll get on your nerve because of how he talk, and he catch you praying. He be like, you Islam? Like, no, I'm a Muslim. That's why I said you Islam. Like, that's how he talk. Like, little zesty dude. But anyway, I say, Wallace, man, look, man, this dude Fox a racist, bro. He a straight racist, man. This dude, man, why you say he racist? Man, dude, a racist, man. He be talking crazy about black people, and then he be doing stuff like, I said, man, I can't wait till Wallace get back, man. He said, what? He talk crazy about you, Wallace. He talk crazy about you. He said, man, Wallace a zesty, he a zest monster. And you got to put little dubs on it. Wallace said, what? He said that? Yeah, see, I don't rock with him anyway. Next thing you know, I got Wallace going down to my property, getting all the nasty pictures. My girl tried to sneak in for me. I got Wallace going down, getting my Jordans out of the property. I got Wallace going down, getting all kind of stuff for me. Bring, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to do. You got to know how to politic. Might have to lie a little bit. Put something extra on it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Regardless of the fact, the real question remains: is Gervonta Davis gonna make it on lockdown? I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna make it, bro. The fact that he's still hiding is ridiculous to me. There's no reason for the man to be hiding. You know what I mean? Like, dude, just go ahead and turn yourself in, deal with what the consequences is, and move on. Because this is dangerous. Once the what's up, Dylan G? If the U.S. Marshals is looking for you, the U.S. Marshals looking for you. That's. Come on, man. We in a regime under Trump. You know how this dude is. You know how everybody trigger happy right now. This ain't the time to be running around hiding and stuff, bro. This ain't the time. Ain't the time for that. Well, they say I don't know if he's still. From what I know, he's still on the run. I be checking the Miami news every day, a couple times a day, to see if it's any updates, if he turns himself in or something, and I ain't heard nothing. Yeah, he on some Catch Me If You Can. What's up with it, Sheldon? Nick say, it's not like he didn't know this was on the horizon. He should have been getting his affairs in order. This is arrogance. Yeah, because he's spoiled. He's spoiled, and he don't. You know what I'm saying? He used to. This is what happens when you get people slap on the wrist. When you give people slaps on the wrist and don't teach them a lesson, don't scare them straight. When they first start acting up, they're gonna take it for granted, and they're gonna think because they rich or they special that they can keep doing and do whatever they want to do, and then bam, reality bites like 1,000 mutts. You know, it is what it is. This is nasty work. This man said, check all actual dog houses and sheds. Bro, do you understand the level of trolling I'm going to do if they catch Gervonta Tank Davis hiding in anybody's dog house or shed? Do you understand the diabolical level of ignorance I will go to if they catch this man hiding in anybody's doghouse or shed? Come on, fam. I remember when they pulled Saddam Hussein out of that hole, man, looking all dusty like that. I was like, man, that I was like, man, look at that, man. That don't make no sense, bro. Saddam Hussein, how they even took Saddam from the leader of his country, this rich, wealthy man, hiding under the ground with no haircut, with a couple $100,000. That's all he was left with. Nasty, nasty work, man. And Tank Davis on the run like he's Saddam Hussein or something. Like, bro, it's a domestic violence situation. Just turn yourself in and be done. Let me check and see if this dude turned himself in yet. Let me Google this dude, man, because this is crazy. Let's see. Nothing new. Nah, ain't no. Everything is from yesterday. Nothing from today. So they're not reporting that he's in custody or turned himself in or nothing. So this is some nasty work. He said, check Debo's pigeon coop. Oh, man. Bruh. I might have to call. Yeah, man. We're going to have to call Bill and tell them to tell Debo Dev to check his pigeon coop. Because Tank might be hiding in there. Because that's the last place. That's a good hiding spot, to be honest with you. That's actually a good hiding spot. That's a good hiding spot to be hiding in the back of Dev crib somewhere. Outside in the shed, ain't nobody gonna look for Tank in Dev crib. Tank hiding out in Dev pigeon coop. Nasty work. That's a good spot though. That's a good hide. Man, he'd be the king of hide and go seek, hiding in a spot like that. Cause I would never look up in, bro. Imagine that. I would never look at Dev. Check Debo Dev pigeon coop. And Tank up in there hiding the whole time. Tank outside, somewhere in Baltimore, wrapped up in a blanket, sleeping in the back of some rundown Cadillac Eldorado or the Fleetwood. Matter of fact, the Broham. Taking the back of a Broham. Taking the back. He wrapped up in the blanket in the back of a Broham. A brown one. A brown Broham. The same one they gave old boy from Great White Height. Taking the back of the Broham, wrapped up sleep with some chick. Tank, he in there run a game on it. If you love me, you'll ride with me. If you love me, you'll sleep in here with me. He said Tank in Mexico. This dude Tank in the back of a Broham. Lord have mercy. The OG Mr. Mont is in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love, Mr. Mont. Said, man, Tank in Belize with Russell Simmons doing yoga. No extraction 8. But I don't think he over there because the thing is, Tank can't get over there. Because he can't get out the country. Unless he can't get out the country. They got him on the no-fly list. Tank, he's somewhere driving. Tank is somewhere driving, bro. He in the back of somebody's car, ducking down when the police ride by. Tank is right now currently operating on the Underground Railroad. Is what Tank is doing right now. Tank is running in the using the Underground Railroad, them old railroads that we all know, the old school folks know about. White folks still don't know where it's at. Yeah, Tank he dipping and dodging through swamps, hitchhiking. You know what I'm saying? Hiding down he probably in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Back there in the bayou somewhere on one of them little paddle boats, hiding in between the swamps and stuff like that. That's what he's doing. Hiding out. They're going to catch Tank and haul him in handcuffs with his hair all wild like it was that one day. You know, he's looking like Captain Caveman. He's going to have his hair all wild, and they're going to pull him out that swamp, off that boat. He's going to have a boat full of bluegill and a dead alligator. Yeah, Tank he ain't smart enough to have left the country. This fool better go. He better go turn himself in before it get ugly. Cat like Red said he in West Baltimore in one of them vacant spots. Yeah, the vacant spots always was a good place to hide. You gotta hide in one of them little vacants. But see, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful being around too many ninjas, because ninjas will tell on you. And even then, I don't even know why he running. It's stupid. Like, bro, he just making it worse. He ain't even do nothing to be running. Yeah, you in trouble. But this ain't no 20 years in prison trouble. This is like a max, probably like a year in jail, a bunch of probation, and a fine. So I don't know what this dude doing. He making it worse. Fool Laugh Earthman is in the super chat with that 20-piece chicken nugget. Much love and much appreciation, good brother. He says the general. Hey, salute to you, good brother. Appreciate the support. Elbow see he hiding in the grade school. Yeah, he can get away with it. Tank went back to high school. Somebody trying to better his education. I feel as though I want to go back to school because I feel as though like I need to be like what you call, like when you got to be what you call it when you go to school and you get a degree. It's like when it start with an E. Like I want to be electric. I think no, it's not energetic. It's like educated. That's what it is. I want to be educated, so I'm gonna go and back to school because I feel as though that's the best way. That's the best way.
You know, me and fighters is y'all better realize me and fighters are different. We way different. I don't look at it like I don't care about belts and I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about none of that. I worry about getting my money and getting out of here. That's what I worry about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Tank look like Snoop from The Wire. He like Young and May to me. Snacks B, what's happening with it? He said once there's a reward for Tank, he's cooked. Yeah, they're gonna give him some more time to turn himself in. But yeah, if Tank turn himself in, that'd be the best thing, and it'll go out the news cycle. But as long as he a fugitive at large, you know what I'm saying? Tank in trouble. He in trouble. Shout out to my brother I am Trill Will in the super chat with the 2 piece. Appreciate the love, good brother. Yeah, he said I'm in here rolling. Yeah, man, I'm just in here just giving Tank some game and mixing it with comedy. Now I know he's listening. He's somewhere right now. You know what I'm saying? He hiding right now listening. Mad as hell. Man, this dude, man, wait till I see him. I'm gonna slap him, man. This dude think he this and who he think he is. But I'm just telling you, Tank, when they get you, you know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody in your cell. Don't be trying to, y'all come in here and we can shoot dice in my cell. Don't let nobody sit in your bed. None of that, Tank, because I'm telling you, too little, bro. Too little. One of them big jokers get on top of you and push you down, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing. And you ain't gonna tell nobody. You Tank Davis. How you gonna? You ain't gonna come out and tell nobody somebody got you. You gonna just be mad at the world again like you is now. So what you gonna do? Yeah, man, it started off 2026 as a fugitive. Just 2 months ago, he was supposed to make $40 million and retire. Threw it all away himself for a broad that wasn't even his girl. A girl he had already broke up with a month prior. And you go to this woman's place of business to settle some old score. You didn't like what she said on social media, what she might have texted you, whatever the case may be. That was some of the dumbest crash out stuff I've ever seen or heard about. $40 million crash out. And you got people trying to defend this idiot. Nasty work. Sheldon say, she used to be my girl. She used to be my girl. Yeah. He mad because he found out the chick in there, she'd have moved on. She messed with somebody else, messing with the local dope boy or something. Bossa Fanton 4 is in the super chat with the 2 piece. Appreciate the love. He says, why Lonnie the Lip Jenkins ducking this topic? I don't know, man. I'm sure he'll have something to say pretty soon. Oh, snap. Oh, Lonnie the Lip Jenkins. He said, this is what happens when you fill your pockets before you fill your brain. That's facts. That's facts. Nick say, in all seriousness, and I hope he ain't down so bad that he does something to harm himself. Take your punishment and be better and move on. It makes me nervous for him, honestly. Yeah, I'm nervous too. I said that yesterday, like the stuff he's doing, like the fact that he haven't turned himself in make me nervous because I'm like, bro, it sounds like he want to crash out. Like you already crashed out on the girl and gave away $40 million, and now you running from the law dogs. Like, bro, what is you trying to do? What is you finna do? Ain't no telling what this dude finna do, man. Ain't no telling what he's finna do. But regardless, it's a sad situation. But I'm not finna baby him. He got too many people babying him already. And like I said, when Devin Haney got cheated by Ryan Garcia, and Devin was down, and he getting humiliated, and people messing with him every day, laughing at him. His own people laughing at in defending this racist Ryan Garcia. Nobody cared. Dev had to be strong, and he had to come back and do what he had to do with the support of his fans and his family, right? Meanwhile, Gervonta Tank Davis, he can't face he can't face his smoke. Dev had to face all this backlash. And the Tank fans was right there along with everybody else bashing Devin. Didn't care nothing about his mental health. Didn't care nothing about nothing. They bash. So I'd be lying if I told y'all that I got any really sympathy for Tank. I ain't got no sympathy for him at all. Because he stood in the pocket for Ryan, and his fans spent a full year disrespecting Devin Haney when he was going through his troubles. So I'm going to actually enjoy watching the downfall of Gervonta Tank Davis. I know that sounds mean, but I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna enjoy this while it lasts. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of being the nice guy. I'm tired of being a good 78. You know what I'm saying? I think it's time for me to be a jerk. I think that's what it's time for me to be a jerk. So I'm going to sit back, relax, stretch my legs, and wait. Wait for the police to catch him hiding in somebody's Timberland boot. And when they pull him out like the little rat that he is, and they slap him inside the head with a hammer, I'm going to be right here to laugh. Shout out to the brother, D-Man Jr. in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. It says, when the marshals catch him, they're going to slam the ish out of him and take pictures. That's what they're going to do. And Tank fans, if you listening to this and you mad, you like, man, how could he be laughing? That's how we felt when y'all was laughing at Devin and siding with Ryan. You know that feeling you got in your stomach right now, the disgust you got at me, that's how we felt every day for a year. So I want you to feel it, embrace it. Be rageful. Get it out your system. Tim TV in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, the thumbnail on your last video, I assume Trump was going to use Tank Davis as a new distraction. Super Prayer 2.0. Yeah, Trump he gonna be on it. He gonna be on it. The brother Joseph Brown is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the support. He says the fugitive starring Tank Davis as the fugitive. Absolutely. 88 Sports Talk is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says the hardest for Tank in prison is his mouth. You can't tweet and delete. Oh, that's facts. In there. It says you get held accountable for your actions. And these are facts. He'll learn the hard way. They'll do an undisputed part 4 or something like that and be sneak dissing Tank in there. Justin says, let me see what he said. What up, Jay Good? Justin says, sub 78, what's good, bro? Do you think Tank is running from something that happened to him in his childhood, like being essayed by a close family member or friend, because his identity crisis? Hey, it's possible. I don't know if that's what's wrong with him, but that happens a lot in the hood, especially when they know daddy's around, and you got the mama got to go to work, and she got to trust cousin such and such to watch the kids, and this and that, and man, look here, ain't no telling what's going on in them households. Yeah, they say Tank got an older cousin. They say he got an older cousin that, with a big afro, big nose, like an old school Jackson 5 nose. So ain't no telling if he, you know what I'm saying, he might have did something to him. Bent Tank over. Said, Tank, reach down in the bottom of that toy box and see if you find my He-Man toy. Tank like, huh? What He-Man? He's down there. So as Tank bend over, he hit Tank in the back of the head. Like, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Tank wake up like, what happened? Dude said, I've been fucking you all night. Yeah. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, Lord, forgive me. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. What a scumbag. I'm such a scumbag. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, man. They gonna hate me, bro. Take friends they gonna try to get rid of me, bro. They're gonna be looking for me. My goodness gracious. Oh, my stomach. My goodness gracious. The homie Jay Good in the super chat with the 5 piece. Appreciate the love. He said ESPN 30 for 30 presents the making of Tank. The Abdul Wahid story. Yeah, they're gonna have it. They're gonna have one soon. They're gonna have one soon. Oh man, I wish I wouldn't have said that, bro. Yeah, I did kind of mess up that song for me now. Every time I hear that song, I'm gonna think about that now. Oh man, I gotta get up out of here, y'all. I'm gonna go get up out of here. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, y'all, let me go and get up out of here, get my day started and whatnot, man. It's Friday, so I gotta pay a few bills, pay a few people, a few of my employees. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute, man. But thank y'all for joining me. Tank, if you're listening, if anybody who hired Tank is listening, turn yourself in, bro, before this get out of hand and then people do something to you, man. Just go on and face it. You ain't finna do nothing more than a year anyway. Just might as well just turn yourself in, pay a fine, and be done with it. 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat, super chat, Cash App, and everybody came through showing love. Appreciate the support. We up out of here though. Deuces.